All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about XRP. This is a very interesting update. So if you do hold XRP or are interested in these updates, you do want to watch this video till the absolute end because the next few hours are very important. So let's go over what's really happening. And I'm going to share some very interesting things with you guys as far as the price is concerned. And like I said, if you enjoy these updates, do let me know in the comments, and of course hit that red subscribe button so you can see. Just in, Donald Trump says crypto is a very powerful market. And of course, BlackRock also says that the Federal Reserve's interest rate cuts will not be as deep as the market expects. But at the same time, you're looking at the U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren calls for a 0.75% rate cut by the Fed this week. And a 0.75% rate cut is a massive, massive rate cut. And, that would put it I think, at the same level as Canada, because I think Canada has done by now 0.75%. So that would be huge in my opinion. But there's a lot of different opinions flying around. Some are saying 0.25, some are saying 0.75, and there's some even people saying 1%, which is I think absolutely insane to even think about. But we'll come back to some other information that I want to share with you guys. But let's take a look at what's happening with the broader market. So if you're looking at the broader market going into Tuesday morning, a lot of coins actually in the red. Some few handful coins that are still up. XRP is one of them. And if you've been following the channel on the regular day-to-day basis, you guys know I've been indicating that XRP has a lot of momentum. But now all of a sudden, everyone's going to become a moon boy. Everyone's going to say, oh yeah, XRP is looking absolutely amazing. While your boy Crypto ZX has been indicating, and a lot of people were laughing at the fact that, when I said XRP is looking much better than the broader market, but a lot of people are starting to see that. So, a few coins are still in red, and I think, the FOMC meeting is playing a huge, huge factor for this retracement because, of course, people that have making gains over the course of the last week are actually locking in profits just in case, if we don't hear any sort of, announcements regarding a cut. And again, obviously that is not 100% confirmed. A lot of analysts are projecting it, but obviously, people that are locking in profits, there's something totally okay with that. It's never bad to lock profits in. But looking at XRP, it's currently sitting at 58.61%, up 2.3% in both Bitcoin and USD comparative. Market valuation is above $33 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.25 billion. So far so good. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I wanted to go over this real quick. So Credible Crypto posted this, and I agree with some of the statements Credible has to make. So they say, and on the higher time frames, this near 7-year compression will be coming to an end soon. The mother of all bull flags. Literally nothing else like it in this space, partly because most of the coins here haven't even existed for 7 years. An excellent point. When the old guards wake up, it's going to be legendary. And that's obviously Credible's opinion, but you could see this bull flag. And there could be insider news. If you're looking at the Grayscale announcement itself, obviously, the appeal, date, there's still about, I think, 2.5 weeks left. But as of now, you haven't really heard SEC appeal. And, a lot of people in the community are saying the SEC is not going to appeal. But I still have said, let's not get excited way too early. I think, we get excited once that day really comes to an end. And no longer both parties cannot appeal anymore. I think that's where excitement will automatically kick in as well. But look at Grayscale announcement. Despite this lawsuit still not completely over, you saw an 8% increase. You saw Robinhood Europe list XRP once again. The landscape is shifting. You're seeing massive amounts of interest in the XRPL ledger. Like I said, the landscape of crypto in general and blockchain is completely changing over the course of the last, few years. And, some things that, people used to dream about is really coming, a reality. And XRP, the native token itself, the price speaks for itself. The way it's holding against the market. Yes, people are not seeing those explosive moves. People are losing hope. But the ones that understand how good XRP is holding right now speaks for itself, and I am very optimistic that we will see a big move in the upcoming days. And if we are to see a rate cut, I think the overall market will react in a positive way to the rate cut itself. But on top of that, there's a lot of other outcomes that could obviously, if in favor for XRP, will obviously have a big impact on the price of XRP. And with the bullish momentum, that's just a cherry and icing on top. But of course, like I said, only time is going to tell. But let's take a look at what Smoke has to say. Why did Ripple add smart contracts to XRP ledger? So, because smart contracts are crucial for unlocking institutional adoption. Institutions and Ripple primary target audience, and integrating smart contracts into the XRP ledger aligns with their mission of providing enterprise-grade payment solution. These contracts enable institutions to comply with regulator requirements such as incorporating kill switch features, essentially allowing certain blockchain functions to be disabled in emergencies. This move opens the door to wide range of institutional use case, further solidifying Ripple's role in facilitating secure and compliant blockchain solution. So you can really understand where XRPL ledger and how smart contracts can change the game. And again, obviously the people that are in the XRP community are saying that this is going to literally kill Ethereum. Obviously, that's a big statement to make, but if it's adopted, you cannot, deny what can happen. Look what Solana is doing. We've been hearing the term ETH killer for the longest time, especially if you're an OG. I'm sure you guys have heard the term Ethereum killer, and we never saw anything really come close to it. But, Solana really gave Ethereum a big, push this cycle, in my opinion. Look, the on-chain data doesn't lie. If you look at the TVL, if you look at the protocols, pretty much everything, you could see that there could be another chain that could come and that could really gain mass adoption. And speaking about obviously mass adoption with Solana, obviously it has gone a long way, but in terms of Ethereum, obviously you cannot compare it. Ethereum has way more protocols. The DeFi sector is much larger, but that does not mean that the future is not bright. But very interesting take, and do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. But looking at the dominance index going into Tuesday morning, the day of the FOMC meeting, you're pretty much seeing the dominance picking up traction, going towards a new yearly high. A Bitcoin, after losing the support at 60K, made its way back down to the neckline support itself of the 23.6 fib zone. Saw a little bit of a bounce, as to be expected, because that is a critical support. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce, but I do believe, obviously the whales are locking in profits, trying to manipulate at the same time, of all these longs that were piling up. And of course, the FOMC meeting, the sell the news event also obviously needs to be considered. But, I would not be surprised. I did indicate this in the Caspa update as well, that Bitcoin making its way back above this key resistance quite fast. But obviously the next few hours are very important. We might not see the rate cut announcement, happen obviously today. Obviously it's already the 17th. There's one meeting today and there's one tomorrow. But obviously it's going to be very interesting to see what is Powell, summary or whatever discussion he has. Anyhow, if you're looking at XRP's price itself, speaks for itself. You're looking at the overall dominance sitting at a yearly high. You're looking at the overall market seeing a retracement, but you're looking at XRP up 3% right now. And again, obviously it's not those explosive moves, but this is something worthwhile noting. And you can see we're above this key support line, and obviously we worked below it when a Bitcoin saw a retracement, but you are seeing these fast moves back above that very key support, and it's up about 6%. So obviously the target's first and foremost target is to clear this resistance that's coming in its way. But once it gets into the 78.6, that's where the excitement really kicks in. But of course, we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know your personal thoughts down below. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.